Item number 3, request use of the Torrance County Park by the Society for Creative Anachronism. Dennis Meyer. I tried, I'm so sorry. Good morning, thank you for being here.
County Commissioners, County Manager, thank you very much for having me. Society for Creative Anachronism, we bring back the good things of the Middle Ages. And we've been using Torrance County Park for a number of years, and it's been a good partnership. What we've done in the past is we have hauled away several tons worth of trash and debris that accumulates at the park. I'm being honest. People use it as a dump. So between the gun club and what they would like to see with the park and what we would like to do for you guys at the park, we take and do the trash, move it to the transfer stations and stuff like that. This year, we'd like to use the park for Memorial Day weekend, May 24th through 28th is the actual event itself. We'll have people on site from May 20th through the 29th. This is so we can do setup and we can also establish security. We repair the fence around the park. We start making sure that we have control over the event so we don't have fires cropping up like we had one time. We had people come on the park that were not part of our group, but they started some fires. So, by your pleasure, if you may use the park again. What we do is we have pretty much exclusive access to the northern end of the park, with the exception of the gun club. They're allowed, of course, to come on site and use the gun club at their leisure, at their leisure.
Well, Dennis, if I may speak first, I really don't feel comfortable with you guys using the park this year because you did not come in costume.
I apologize. I will make amends to that.
I have no problem with this. Is there any questions from the table?
Sheriff, last year, were there very many problems arose because of the amount of crowd in the park?
No, we've worked with this group for many years now, and they've always been a very responsible group. In fact, one of our only groups that are very, very responsible, handle things on their own, and make sure all the requirements are met.
No one beheaded or anything like that? Okay. Jason, on the fires at that time of the year in May, do you have any reservations or anything about them? I know last year we had the restriction of no fires.
Right.
And should we also put that restriction this year?
They're predicting a bad fire season as well again this year. We'll have to see how much rain we get prior to that. But they did really well last year with no fires as well.
And when you say, sir, that the park is used as a dump, are you talking about residents? Are you talking about people driving through just throwing trash out, or
TVs, mattresses, refrigerators.
in the park?
In the park. And it's a gorgeous park. We like it very much.
Okay.
And to get the trash and debris out of there, we don't mind doing that.
Okay.
We don't mind.
It's not your responsibility, though, but we do appreciate the offer very much.
And
Okay.
one of the things I'd like to offer the council and commissioners, if you would like, we have experts and also firefighter in our group. We were looking at the amount of grass and the low-hanging branches of the gamble oak and the juniper. We know that in other sites, they've taken chainsaws and lopped off the first 2 feet of branches. So the grass, if there's a fire, the grass will take it, but it won't come onto the tree because the limbs aren't hanging into the grass. We're willing to start that kind of a program with the park where we can start trimming some of the lower branches, giving sunlight to the grasses underneath so they can grow, and also prevent major fires. And parks never had a major fire, but we'd like to help prevent any possible fires down the road.
Good. Well, the sheriff is hesitant about letting me have a gun. Is there any problem with acquiring a sword?
No, sir, I'd be more than happy to put a sword, oh, no? Oh.
I have no problem, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank
Madam
you.
Chair, can I make one comment? As usual, you guys have to submit a certificate of liability insurance to us.
Yes.
You guys always do that every year.
Right.
That's remains.
I'll be more than happy to. And on Wednesday or Thursday, if anybody would like to come out and see what this is all about, I would be more than happy to give you a tour. And for you, sir, if you would like to dress up in armor, I'm sure we can get you a sword and armor. And,
I don't need no armor.
oh, yes.
No, that's fine, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Well, thanks again for being here. We are now at the table for a motion. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I second the motion.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, motion passes. Thank you. Have a great event.